and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Designation of chair of the meeting. Does anyone want to chair the meeting?
I would nominate the distinguished Jamie Olick to chair the meeting this evening.
Second.
Okay, a nomination for me to chair the meeting by Alderperson Broker, seconded by Alderperson Korb. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? We'll close the nominations. I'd take a motion to cast a unanimous ballot to have me chair the meeting.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I'll chair the meeting. Okay. Roll call from
Yes, I hear.
Korb,
Here.
Broker,
Here.
Shudi,
Here.
Actor.
Here.
And just a quick announcement, Mayor Steinhardt and Alderperson Krieger for the past week have been hospitalized. They are doing much better, and we hope for their speedy recovery. So hopefully we'll have both at our next council meeting. So that's
Good news.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay. Approved minutes of the January 10th, 2023 City Council meeting. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Broker, seconded by
Second.
Actor. Motion by Broker, seconded by Actor to approve the minutes of January 10. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Any public comment tonight? No public comment. Consideration of accepting bid from Vermeer for a trencher in the amount of $22,384.67, given the delivery time is significantly shorter than the competing bid. We have tonight General Manager of Utilities, Chris August, with us. Did you want to quick explain that to the council?
Yeah, so we received two bids, one from Vermeer and one from Ditch Witch. The difference in the quotes, Ditch Witch was lower by $684.67. However, looking through their bid item, their delivery time is 16 months to get that piece of equipment. And Vermeer we can get within 2 weeks. So that's where we find that the higher bid being Vermeer, $22,384.67 is worth the significantly shorter time in delivery.
Any questions from the body?
What was that difference, cost difference again?
$684.67.
Thanks.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of the trencher from Vermeer in the amount of $22,384.67 due to the significantly shorter delivery time quoted.
Second.
Motion by Broker, second by Fromm, to accept the bid from Vermeer for a trencher in the amount of $22,384.67, given the delivery time is shorter. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Consideration of change order 13 from C.D. Smith for contract G in the amount of $3,238.67. General Manager of Utilities, August.
Yeah, this is change order number 13 from C.D. Smith. This change order involves some additional electrical outlets that we wanted placed in construction. And it also has a no-cost change of the substantial completion from February 17th to April 17th due to delays in equipment being delivered. So again, total cost of this change order on the contract is an additional $3,238.67.
Any questions from the council?
Mr. August, we still meeting budget?
Yes, currently overbid, we are about $6,000 and change over the original bid price of the contract, which is $9,700,000.
So
8%.
well less than 1%.
Yep, well less than 1%.
That's good management.
And an 8% inflation rate. Yeah, that's excellent.
Any other questions or comments? Entertain a motion.
I will make the motion that we approve change order number 13 from C.D. Smith for contract G in the amount of $3,238.67.
Second.
Motion by Shooty, second by Broker, to approve the change order number 13 from C.D. Smith for contract G in the amount of $3,238.67. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Consideration of amendment to Kiel Employee Handbook and Policy Manual, Addendum B, referring to the electric utility. Oh, yeah. Okay, want to explain that one, Chris?
So this is an addendum to the handbook, and this change in the addendum is just clarifying and changing the standby pay hours to reflect the new work hours at the utility, starting at 10 a.m. on Friday morning and going until 6 a.m. on Monday morning.
Any questions from the council?
Make a motion that we approve the amendment to the Kiel Employee Handbook and Policy Manual, Addendum B for the electric utility.
I have a motion, a second?
Second.
Okay, a motion by Fromm, second by Korb, to approve the amendment to the Kiel Employee Handbook and Policy Manual, Addendum B, referring to the electric utility. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Consideration of contract for providing maintenance on city roads, highways from Calumet County to both grind and paint certain roads. Our Department of Public Works has decided the best way to handle striping on major roads within the city is to have Calumet County, who has all the equipment and the specialized equipment to paint lines straight, and contract with them for future maintenance. The contract is for approximately $4,000 to both grind and paint the specified roads that are listed in your packet. So you'll see a list there: Fremont Street, Water Street, 7th Street, Calumet Avenue, Rockville Road, and Cemetery Road, for certain stretches of each of those. So that's what we're aiming to do. We budgeted for it in our 2023 budget, and I would support its approval.
I make a motion to approve the contract providing maintenance on city roads and highways from Calumet County to grind and paint certain roads.
We got a motion from
Second.
Alderperson Korb, seconded by Alderperson Actor, to approve the contract to provide maintenance on city roads, highways from Calumet County to grind and paint certain roads. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of grain bid addition at Country Visions, 1220 West Park Avenue. And this also comes with, the Plan Commission has reviewed the addition of the grain bin, and they did recommend authorizing construction unanimously. Also, the Board of Appeals met last week, where they also approved a variance application for the height and the setback from the side yard line, side lot line, 5-0. So both were unanimous in recommending adoption of the new construction. Any questions related to it?
I'll make a motion to approve the grain bid project addition at Country Visions at 1220 West Park Avenue as submitted.
Motion by Broker, a second?
Second.
Second by Fromm to approve the grain bin addition at Country Visions, 1220 West Park Avenue, Kiel. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of accepting the resignation of Alderperson Jeremy Fromm from the Business Improvement District Board. We thank him for his service. Can I get a motion to accept his resignation?
I'll make a motion to regretfully accept the resignation of Alderperson from the Business Improvement District Board.
Motion by Broker,
Second.
second by Shooty, to accept the resignation of Alderperson from the Business Improvement District Board. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Consideration of Mayor Mike Steinhardt's appointment of Alderperson Kathy Shooty to the Business Improvement District Board. The rationale behind that particular appointment is that she does represent, as part of her district, the downtown area.
I'll make a motion that we approve the mayor's appointment of Alderperson Schutte to the Business Improvement District Board.
Second.
Motion by Fromm, seconded by Broker, to approve Mayor Mike Steinhardt's appointment of Alderperson Kathy Schutte to the Business Improvement District Board. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. This is coming from the Police Department, consideration of hiring Cosby Bartelt as a part-time police officer. They went through a hiring process, and he is the recommended new officer for the police department, for part-time.
Make a motion to consider or make a motion to hiring Cozy Bartlett as a part-time,
Cosby Bartelt.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Cosby Bartel as a part-time police officer.
Motion by Corb,
Second.
second by Fromm, to approve hiring Cosby Bartelt as a part-time police officer. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Do you have a start date for him?
I don't immediately in front of me, Alderperson Schutte, but I can absolutely, when I'm looking up the Emmons invoice, I will get you that information as well.
Thank
So,
you.
Start date. 1 second, I'm trying to multitask, and my wife, my Valentine, will readily tell you I have a tough time with that, so 1 sec. Okay. Consideration of Captain Jim Blanke to attend FEMA ICS 300 course on March 28th, 30th, 2023 in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Do I have a motion to approve that?
Motion approved.
Motion by Broker,
Second.
second by Fromm, to approve Captain Jim Blanke to attend FEMA ICS 300 course March 28th to 30th, 2023 in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of officers Chris Bry and Dylan Hummel to attend Active Shooter Threat Integrated Response Conference on February 21st to 23rd, 2023 in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to accept the Officer Bry and Officer Hamill to attend the Active Shooter Threat Integrated Response Conference.
Motion by
February
Corb.
21st through the 23rd. Sorry.
Second.
Motion by Corb, second by Broker, to approve officers Chris Bry and Dylan Hummel to attend Active Shooter Threat Integrated Response Conference February 21st to 23rd, 2023 in Oshkosh. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of Officer Rob Baldwin to attend the House of Worship Safety and Security Symposium on March 13th to 14th, 2023 in Green Bay. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Broker,
Second.
second by Alderperson Schutte, to approve Officer Rob Baldwin to attend the House of Worship Safety and Security Symposium March 13th to 14th, 2023 in Green Bay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of Officer Joe Van Oss to attend Leadership in Police Organizations training in Lake Delton, Wisconsin for 1 week in each of the months of October, November, and December 2023.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Octor,
Second.
Second.
Oh, go ahead, Schutte. Alderperson Schutte.
seconded by Schutte, to approve Officer Joe Van Oss to attend the Leadership in Police Organizations training in Lake Delton, Wisconsin for 1 week in each of the months of October, November, and December 2023. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of accepting the resignation of Paul Tebow as cemetery caretaker. We appreciated Mr. Tebow's service as the cemetery caretaker. He cited the reason for resignation was he was promoted to EMS Assistant Chief. So he has submitted his resignation. Any motion to accept the resignation?
Motion to accept Paul Theobald's as cemetery caretaker.
Motion by Alderperson Octor. Do I have a second?
I'll make a second. Is there,
Okay, second by Corb. Question?
yeah, question to this one. I'm assuming that we are replacing that position?
We definitely are.
That's right.
Yes.
Yep.
We,
Okay.
If anyone out there in streaming land wants to work for the city, it's 15 hours starting, and be a cemetery caretaker, we are more than willing
Okay.
to entertain applications. That is one of those highly visible, very tedious jobs, for all the good reasons that it is. But yes, we are absolutely looking to replace the cemetery caretaker position.
And for the benefits of our listening audience, approximately how many hours per week
Oh,
are we
thank you.
looking?
That's an excellent question. And so it is part-time. It depends on how much the grass is growing, but it is typically 15 to, I would say, 30 hours at most, per week. So it averages about 20 to 23 a week.
Thank you.
And that particular position, they could flex their hours. It doesn't
Oh,
need to be Monday through
Thank
Friday.
you. Yeah,
It
no,
can
this
be
is great. Yes,
Saturday or
absolutely,
Sunday.
yes.
So-
We are flexible on our schedules. All we care about is that it looks nice. So yes, weekends, whatever works for you, as long as the work is getting done, more than happy to have you. Thank you very much, Alderpersons. I appreciate the free advertising, so, all good. Very good. Motion by Octor, seconded by Korb. Thank you very much. To accept the resignation of Paul Tebow as cemetery caretaker. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Consideration of tourist rooming house application at 128 Water Street. And an appointment of a resident agent, Mr. Daniel R. Quitlow. So 128 Water Street, you'll see kind of up here on your screen. So it abuts the Sheboygan River. It's actually right near the cemetery. And in any way, they are looking to have what would be commonly, in common terms, an Airbnb, VRBO type of house over there. And they submitted their application properly. They did everything they needed to do. Once approved, if approved, the building inspector will actually go and inspect and make sure that they're in compliance with all the standards according to our ordinances and state ordinances. So they will look at it.
I have one question. Does the
Yep.
neighborhood or does the direct neighbors, are they notified that that house or that residence becomes an Airbnb?
That's not part of our process, I guess.
Okay.
What we had come up with when we initially started this is the fact that we inform the applicants, you're not gonna have a party house in Kiel.
Right.
So, need to be very respectful. And again, this is a license.
Yeah.
It can be revoked, if there are violations and things like that. So, we do appreciate, however, the fact that we are situated near Road America. We're, close to Kohler for golf and all those events, but yeah,
The only reason I ask is, on the
we
local
don't as a
news-
matter of
okay.
practice,
On
just,
the, on the local news, this week, there was just an incident
okay,
in one of the communities, and that got brought up that residents weren't aware of that.
Yep.
And I just wanted to clarify our
Yep.
ordinance. Okay.
I had very good, interactions with Ms.
Sure.
Stumpf, as part of this process too.
And, excuse me, the resident agent
Yep,
actually resides within the city?
or close to it, yes. So
Oh.
this is where an owner would live more remotely,
Okay.
but they have to have someone close to the city in order to maintain and take care of the property.
Okay.
Not necessarily in, but close to.
I'll make a motion to approve the tourist rooming house application and the appointment of the resident agent as listed in our agenda.
Second,
Motion by Broker, seconded by Korb, to approve the tourist rooming house application at 128 Water Street and the appointment of resident agent of Mr. Daniel R. Quitlow. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries. And next to our very generous donations that the city received, the Kiel Cub Scout Pack 3833 gave $100 to the Kiel Fire Department. Bill's Highway 67 Service gave $150 to the Kiel Fire Department. And then we had a number of donations for ATV signage around town from local businesses. Jan's Self Service gave $100 for ATV, UTV signs and poles. Dave's Jeeps and 4x4s, $100 for signs. JK Hauling, another $100 for signs. And lastly, the Schnur Thing LLC, $100 for ATV, UTV signs and poles. So we really thank everybody for pitching in on that, and today, the cost of all the signs for ATVs and installation is covered, so we appreciate all those donations.
That's nice.
Do I have a motion to accept the donations as read?
So moved.
Motion by From,
Second.
seconded by Alderperson Schutte to accept the generous donations from the community. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve receipts and disbursements. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve receipts and disbursements.
Motion by From,
Second.
second by Broker to approve receipts and disbursements. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Motion to approve bills. Roll call.
Motion to pay all bills.
Motion by,
Second.
motion by From, second by Broker to approve bills. All in, okay, all the person From,
Yes.
Korb. Yes. Broker.
Yes.
Schutte.
Yes.
Actor.
Yes.
5-0 passes. And motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, motion by Broker,
Second.
second by From to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much for your time and your advertising.